Hello, Madridistas, and thanks for joining us on today's interesting episode as we talk you through some very important updates. Kickstarting on today's agenda, Real Madrid hand first professional contract to the son of former forward Jose Antonio Reyes, who passed on at the age of 35 in an unfortunate car crash. We're going to be talking about that on this episode, and shortly after that, we will turn our attention elsewhere as FC Barcelona captain Sergio Roberto, due to a muscle injury, is set to be ruled out of the El Clasico coming off later this month. We're also going to be talking about that on today's episode. But before we start on this episode, please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Check the description box for some very important updates. The name of Jose Antonio Reyes to this day evoke many an emotion in Real Madrid fans. After all, life was not fair to the talented Spanish winger who departed the world aged just 35 in an unfortunate car crash. Yet Reyes is special to the Madrid faithful for his irreplaceable contribution to the team in the 2006-2007 season. Los Blancos could afford nothing short of a win on the final match day to clinch the title that season. Fabio Capello, the manager at the time, called Reyes off the bench to replace the legendary David Beckham. After coming on, the on loan Spaniard scored twice for Real Madrid, handing them the title. Reyes had a very short spell at Real Madrid, but his son Jose Reyes Lopez hopes to continue his father's legacy. According to reports from Mario Catagana, the youngster has even signed his first professional contract with Los Blancos as of earlier today. Lopez, who turned 16 on October 15th, is currently part of Real Madrid Juvenile B setup and has signed his first contract just 3 days after his eligibility window opened. He joined the Castilla back in 2019, shortly after the death of his father, and has come a long way since then. He has also in fact represented Spain in the youth level. Like his father, Jose Lopez Reyes is primarily known for his ability in the final third. He predominantly operates as a second striker in the spaces behind a traditional number 9, yet he is capable of playing as a winger down the left as well if needed to be. In over 21 appearances for the Spanish national team across the under-15s, under-16s and under-17 categories, the Real Madrid starlet has scored 6 goals. While he still has a long way to go and a lot to learn, he appears to be on the track to carry forward his father's legacy on the field. Having concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn the page on today's interesting episode as FC Barcelona captain Sergio Roberto is ruled out of Real Madrid's encounter with a muscle injury. Just 10 days remain before Real Madrid lock horns with their arch rivals and reigning La Liga champions FC Barcelona for the first time this season. Leading up to the game, Barca have been hit hard with a string of injuries to their players, with the likes of Frankie de Jong, Jules Koundé and potentially Robert Lewandowski all set to miss the blockbuster clash. Now, as per Tony Joan Marti of Sport, Barcelona's captain Sergio Roberto will also miss the match against Real Madrid next week due to injury. Barcelona issued a statement confirming the 31-year-old injury earlier today, which read, "The first team player Sergio Roberto has serious muscle injury in his right leg and will be unable to play until the problem goes away." Building on that, Tony Joan Marti is now claiming that Roberto will be out on the sidelines for a period of 2 to 3 weeks. As such, the La Masia graduate who is currently Barca's first team captain, will miss the clash against Real Madrid next week at the Estadio Olympic Luis Companys. Roberto has not been a regular starter for FC Barcelona this season, and even if he was fit and available, well, the 31-year-old would possibly have not been part of the starting lineup against Real Madrid, but his experience and versatility make him a valuable asset for Barca, as was visible during their game against Granada, and they will now be without those qualities for the first El Clasico of the 2023-24 season. Real Madrid have already opened up a 3-point lead over their bitter rivals, and given the injury issues at Barca, Carlo Ancelotti and co might have the edge heading into the Clasico. So having said that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. See you next time, and Hala Madrid to us all.